Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to work in my garden journal that I had made. If you have not seen the flip through of my garden journal, I will leave the link down below so you can go check out the flip through of it. And to be honest, I was a little bit hesitant on if I wanted to start the garden journal now yet. I made it really late in the year. I had really hoped to have had it done earlier, but unfortunately I never had the time. So then I thought, well, do I still want to work on it with fall being close by, it being September already? And I thought, why not? Why can't I start on it already? I'm not going to have like a lot of personal things in here, really. I'm just going to decorate it and just do a lot of fun things in here and write maybe what kind of things I grew this year, and then do maybe a little bit of the harvest, and then I can also include some fall pages in here. So I had ordered a journal from Scrapbook With Me from Eve for fall, as summer and fall, but unfortunately she was really busy. I had ordered it for my birthday in August. She was backed up and she was really busy, and I said to her, you know what, that's okay. If you want to make it a fall and Christmas and spring and Easter journal, I'm very fine with that. And she was very thankful for that. So we all got to give each other grace, right? So with that being said, I'm going to just go ahead and start at the beginning, add some few things, and like I said, do some of my summer vegetables that I grew, as well as maybe add in some of the harvest and some fall, and just have fun with it. Just put in whatever makes me happy and looks pretty, because I absolutely love anything greenery, anything nature, anything outdoorsy. So I think it will be really fun to start putting things in here. And I get as far as I get. Maybe I'll continue it next year when gardening season starts. So, and then I can just date it and continue next year. So I am going to just search for a few more things. I have a whole box full of cutouts, but as well as seed packets and all kinds of different tags from the plants that I had purchased for the year, and all kinds of different things. So I'm just not quite sure. You know what? I researched garden journal on YouTube, here on the Craft World Craft channel, and there's not a lot of garden journals out there. I was very surprised that there wasn't more garden journals, but I will kind of think about and plan a little few things out here. I have all kinds of magazine cuttings as well, so I'm sure I'll figure something out to start off with. The very first page, when I open the journal, I like it just the way it is. This looks layered. It almost looks like here's pockets here. This was a scrap paper of some sorts, and then the very front page, it has just a spade with some vegetables, and it says gardening. So I think this, I'm going to leave this as it is, because I think that's a nice beginning for it. So I'm going to go ahead and start over here. I found this really cute image. I think it was in a children's book from that I bought a long time ago. I shared it at one point in time. I'd bought in a box full of books, and it was in French. And there was this paper in there, and I saved it, or this page. And I think it is just so adorable. The grandma here is gardening. There's a snake just joining her and keeping her company. And I would really love to add this page right here in the front. However, it is quite a bit bigger than what the page is. So I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe fussy cut that out and see what I can do with that, because I think that would be very, very cute here in the front. So how have you all been? Hope you're all doing really well on a day that I am recording this video here, I made some salsa. I finally had enough tomatoes in the garden to make one recipe. And I don't know, our tomatoes are just not doing as good this year as they did last year. Nor are our peppers. They're not doing well this year. So, but I did manage to to get enough out to make one recipe. And there is of course quite a few more that will be ripening. So in the hopes of definitely canning more salsa, because I love homemade salsa way more than bought. Okay, so I think I can fit this or glue this on here, and I'm just going to have to trim a little bit over there as well as over here. So I am going to go ahead. Sorry, I'm just looking for something that I can use for gluing on. I always like to do that. I haven't been feeling the greatest. I don't know if it is the fallish weather. I'm not sure. But just so tired and just so out of it. We had a very relaxing weekend, but life goes on and there's always something to do, right? So now, with this being said, this part of the journal is really fat. So I have a good solid place here, but here I need to almost lay something here where this side of the pages can go onto for now, until of course I can take and I could just put a different thick book underneath it. So I'm always very hesitant to fill a journal once I have a nice journal, because I'm always so afraid I'm going to mess it up. Now I know that there is no right or wrong in junk journaling. You just do whatever you feel like. Now this says country garden and we are in the city. We do city gardening. But, however, I don't think that is going to matter if I would put that there. I know that I want to look for a couple of butterflies, and it's grow time, it says. That would be perfect. I could actually put that right over here, across there as well. Now, you'll have to bear with me here. I have never done a garden journal before. I've always wanted to, and sorry, I had a big sneeze. I had to quickly pause you there. I've always wanted to do a garden journal, but have never done that. Like I said, I'm always so scared. I think that's why I stick mainly to glue booking. Because I'm so scared I'm going to mess it up, and then it will not be perfect, and it won't look as good as other people's, and no one will be interested. So I'm so afraid to mess things up, and I think that's nonsense. I shouldn't be thinking like that. And of course I have so many cutouts, so many garden cutouts from magazines and different things. So it's not like I don't have stuff to put in here. I do. I have lots. I have plenty. I just need to stop being afraid of messing up and just go for it. Does that butterfly match? See, again, I always question myself, and I really wish I wouldn't always do that. And I will be quite honest here. Today I'm feeling a little bit down in the dumpster. I think we all have those days, and today that is my day, how I feel. And I wanted to create, but I was afraid You know, will I be cheerful enough? Will I be happy enough to create and to talk here? Sometimes I just feel like creating and don't talk at all. And I'll be honest, I've been working on my glue book just on my own. No videotaping, no nothing. Just silent glue booking, and it has been really good for me to do that. And I feel like I'm more in my thoughts and my train of thoughts is what I wanted to say when I am doing that. And I don't have to think, I don't have to be afraid that I'll mess up. So I have been doing that quite a bit on my off days here and there. And my glue book is actually almost finished. My two grandsons were here the other day. And well, one of them is more into it than the other one. They're brothers. And while one was having his afternoon nap, he still needs a nap. The 6-year-old wanted me to work in the glue books with him. He has his own and he wanted to create. And says, Grandma, can you please record it? I really would like to make a video. So I thought, okay, sure, why not? I'll record it. So you will see part of that video on Monday where he is my buddy and glue booking. So I will have that up for Monday. And then after that, I think I can probably do a flip through of my glue book, of my color glue book. So I'm looking forward to that. So I just glued around here. I made this a pocket because I have all sorts of things I can add to that pocket. Like I have a lot of tags I can just kind of stick in there. I have a whole bucket full. Oh yes, I had started filling this little bag here with different tags. I'm not sure yet if I'll add it to this page or a different page, maybe a different one. But I can add all kinds of different tags in here. And I might just make a gardening tag to put in here. I'm not sure yet. I haven't quite decided. Yesterday, I had worked really hard on creating a garden video for my home channel. Just some of my garden harvest and some of the homemade winemaking that we did. And it took a lot out of me to get that video ready. I don't know what it was, but it was a lot of fun creating it. But it was, I was doing a lot of thinking and a lot of editing. I should just put it that way. I did a lot of editing. And I think it turned out so very nice. At least I think so. And I included a meal in there and just all sorts of different things and winemaking with my husband. He always makes wine every year, except this year he will not be because we're not getting grapes. The grape, I don't want to say season, but it's not a good grape year apparently. So the grape making is not going to happen this year. Or the winemaking, sorry. But we did last year. My husband, we went and we picked a bunch of grapes, and he loves making wine. So I have part of that video on there. So if you're interested in seeing an update on my garden and winemaking and things like that, I posted that on my home channel yesterday. And I don't know, maybe you have seen it already or not. In case you're interested, it is there. I'm kind of thinking of adding that there. I think it looks pretty. But I want to kind of keep it a little bit vintage looking. I am in need of more distress inks. And I have not have not gone lately to buy distress inks. I haven't, I shouldn't say I haven't been to a craft store. I have been. I was able to go to Hobby Lobby with my husband when I went with him to Missouri just a bit ago. Did make a video out of that as well. And I was able to go to Hobby Lobby, but because I had a very short time there, I didn't take my time to look around too much, because when you only have a short time, then you kind of panic and don't know what to take and end up taking almost nothing, is how I feel. I like that. See, this suits very nicely because there's a planter there and there's seeds there, and it's planting season. I know here is a basket of some harvest flowers already. So I have several vintage papers here, or tags, or ephemera I should say, that I want to include here as well. She is down on her knees planting. Look at the cow in the background. Can't remember where I got these from though. And then here's some seed packets. So I do know that I want to add those here in this pocket. So I'm not sure. I feel like I need to add something in the background here. I hope you're all going to have a wonderful weekend. I don't know what your plans are. We are starting to, I think we're going to be starting to work on our living room wall. I want to repaint it, and my husband is going to put up some shelves, some new shelves for me, and I want to work on that. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to be doing this weekend. And I have a baby shower coming up next week, so it's going to be busy. We're having a baby shower for our daughter who had the grandson, so that will be fun. So I don't know how much time I will have next week for videotaping, but because I have to work on the wall and try and get that all ready before the baby shower, and then as well as I need to make all the food and everything. So we'll see how it will go. I kind of like that. I have her sitting there on her knees planting, and then I have these vintage seed pockets here, or packets I should say, ephemera tags. I was kind of thinking of adding another butterfly here, just to kind of, because I have yellow here and I have yellow there. I should maybe look for a smaller butterfly. I'm just going to go ahead and go with this bigger butterfly. I think if I put it right over here and have it partially sticking over, I think that will look really good. Okay, I don't know how long this video is. It's going to be a shorter one, I'm guessing. But I like this. I like my first spread here. I think it turned out nice. And of course, I have a long ways to go to fill this up, but one day at a time, and one page at a time, right? And this will last me for next garden season as well. But for today, I think I'm going to call this good. I'm sure I'm going to come up with other items yet to add here offline. Often when I am creating in front of the camera, I don't think about things as much. And then later on, as I'm going through different things, I'm like, oh, I could have added that, or I could have added that. So, and I'm sure that that's what's going to happen here as well. But for now, this is what it is. Got my little pocket here, and the word grow. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know that, like I said, I know we're in the fall season, approaching the fall season. Oh goodness, I don't like to even think about it, because fall is not my favorite season. Although I do love the colors of fall, but all the rest that comes with it, getting sick and all the things, no, not so much. But I'm going to call this good, and I thank you for joining me on this short little session here. And I wish you all a beautiful weekend. Stay healthy, take care of yourself, and hope to see you soon. Bye.